This week on Cougar Media News.
I talked about finals. Ava and Gianna walk around and see what PHS students' resolutions are.
Jack films his last episode of Talkin Ball. Cougar Media News starts now.
All my life been hustling and tonight is my appraisal, 'cause I'm selling songs and my record label. This world is full of demon stocks and bonds and Bible traders. So I do the deed, get up and leave a climber and a sadist, yeah. Are you ready for the sequel? Ain't ready for the latest? In the garden of evil, I'm gonna be the greatest. In a golden cathedral, I'll be praying for the faithless. And if you lose, boo-hoo. Hey, look, I made it, I made it. I said, hey, look, I made it, I made it. I see it, I want it, I take it, take it. If it's a dream, don't wake me, don't wake me. I said, hey, look, I made it. Mama, best believe it. Mama, best believe it. Think I must be dreaming, but awake and breathing. Think I must be dreaming. Hey, look, I made it.
What's up, PHS? Today is Friday, January 9th. This is Alex.
And Julie bring you the last episode of Cougar Media News for the first semester.
As we're closing in on the end of the first semester, finals and midterms are quickly approaching. Ellie and Gabby give us more information regarding the upcoming tests.
Next week, on Wednesday and Thursday, PHS will hold the first Open Campus Final Days for this school year. Ms. Wilderson explains how Open Campus Days will work this year.
Wednesday, the 14th, is Open Campus. And that is period 2 final is 7:50 to 9:15. Period 3, 4, 5 final is 9:25 to 10:50. And period 6 final is 11:50 to 1:15. Thursday, January 15th, is also Open Campus. And so it's period 1 final, 7:50 to 9:15, period 7 final, 9:25 to 10:50, CTC period 7, and makeup finals from 12 to 1:25. On both of those days, lunch will be served 11 to 11:45. If you want to have Open Campus, you're going to have to turn in your permission slip. When those are available, they'll be on the table outside of the office. Anyone can sign out for Open Campus as long as they turn in a permission slip. So on your permission, when you turn in your permission slip, you're going to come in with the Wednesday, January 14th slip, turn it into the box, get your hand stamped, and then that will allow you to leave after your finals. Again, no stamp, no leaving. Then on Thursday, you'll bring in the January 15th slip and get a stamp as well when you come into the building. Good luck on your finals!
Although finals are important, there's nothing to stress about. As long as you study well, you're set up for success. Ask your teachers for what they think is best to study for their class.
So my biggest study tip would be to not blow finals off. A lot of my lower level students don't prepare for finals, and that's no bueno for them. My second tip, if you are actually going to study, which you should, is to maybe pull out past quizzes and go through your quizzes and just retake them on a separate sheet of paper and see how you do.
This has been Ellie DePua and Gabby Sattel, reporting for Cougar Media News.
Thanks, guys. I hope everyone does the best they can in their finals and midterms.
Staff members Emma Shapiro and Maddie Waldron check in with Mrs. Moore to find out what exciting things are happening in the library in January.
Hi, my name is Emma Shapiro, and I'm here with
Mrs. Moore
for this month's library lineup. So, Mrs. Moore, what's happening this January?
Well, we are going to start with the new semester, a new series of 3 rounds of Connections, our version of the New York Times Connection game in the library. So you can come in and you can try your luck, and you win small prizes for each of the 3 weeks, and then you get your name entered into a drawing for a gift card.
Anything else this month?
Well, we're also trying something new, and this is going to go into February as well, but we have something called Uber Reads. And you can come and take out a book. And you're going to see that each book has each bag has a receipt, and it tells you a few details about what's the book is about. You don't open it up, you just take out a book and see what you get when you get home. So stop in and try our Uber Reads.
Thank you, Mrs. Moore. I hope to see you all in the library. Now back to the seniors at the desk.
Now over to Charlotte and Kate for this week's Now You Know.
We're bringing you this week's Now You Know.
Students of Medicine is hosting a winter blood drive on January 30th from 8:30 to 1.
To sign up to donate, you can go outside the table of the lunchroom today and the week of the 20th to scan the QR code to sign up.
To donate, you must be 16 years or older, and if you're 16, you need parental consent. And then you also must weigh at least 120 pounds.
If you sign up and donate, you will receive one free t-shirt and a certificate to Papa John's Pizza.
Every drop counts. Now you know.
If you are interested in participating in the blood drive, reach out to anyone involved in the Students of Medicine Club.
Have you ever wondered what our teachers at PHS looked like when they were younger? Alyssa and Charlotte show us some fun throwback pictures of our wonderful staff and test whether or not students could recognize them.
Stafford? Vagnarelli?
Vagnarelli.
Kaufman? Burris?
Southsmith?
Stroh? Rossi? Grant? Stafford?
Stafford?
Yeah.
I know who that is.
Vagnarelli. No, Southsmith.
Miss Self-Smith. Or Miss Smith. Or what's her name? Yeah, Miss Self-Smith. Okay.
Casey?
Stroh?
Rossi?
Okay. Rossi.
Burris?
Yeah.
Miss Burris?
Yeah.
Dr. Richardson?
Who is that? DR?
Rafi?
Rafi.
Yeah. Did I say Burris?
Phillips?
Stroh?
Stroh.
Casey?
Casey.
So do we guess yet?
Phillips? Naughton?
Naughton.
Kaufman?
Oh, Kaufman.
Grant?
Grant.
Phillips?
Phillips.
Wow, they've really changed a lot.
Now over to Alex for the last Cougar Countdown.
Hey everybody, this is Alex Snyder with this week's Cougar Countdown. The Kansas City Chiefs are set to build a new stadium in the state of Kansas for $4 billion. The new stadium is scheduled to open to the public in 2031 in Wyandotte County. Missouri voters voted against the renovation of their current stadium, prompting the move. The FDA recently approved Wegovy in pill form, which is the first GLP-1 pill approved for weight loss, and it can also reduce the risk of heart disease. This is a massive scientific step forward, and it's helpful for people who are those too adverse to needles. The Oscars are coming up, and the voting opens January 12th, but YouTube recently won the rights for them and will start showing the Oscars in 2029. Until then, they will remain on the ABC network, so make sure to tune in and see what movies receive an award. That's all for this week, PHS. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Alex. Winter season event passes are available in the athletic office and at all home games. Adults are $6, students and seniors over 60 are $3. Any questions, please email tammy_Kogan@pasd.us.
Now over to Jack with the last Talkin Ball for the first semester.
Welcome back to episode 4 of Talkin Ball. Special guest today, Ava, and I also have Tommy back again. We're going to go right into college football, talk about tonight's playoff game between Indiana and Oregon.
You know, I think Indiana, coming off that big win against Bama in the last rounds, I don't think there's anyone who's stopping this Hoosiers team. I mean, their offense looks great. Heisman Mendoza at quarterback. I think Hoosiers win 31-17.
I agree with that. Ava, any players you want to highlight on Indiana's defense?
Tom Brady Jr., he's all in. But I think Oregon's going to win 54-17.
Wow. Big upset from the Ducks. In the NFL, playoffs are starting this week. We're looking at the 5-4 here. Houston, Pittsburgh. I have Pittsburgh by a couple touchdowns. Monday Night Football to get it going. DK Metcalf comes back. Buffalo, Jacksonville. I like Buffalo in this one. Josh Allen is going to turn it on, and they're going to win.
You know, I'm looking at the 7-2 matchup. Top seed Patriots, Chargers. I think, you know, they got the MVP, Drake May. I think the Patriots roll. And then on the other side, the NFC, you know, we got a rivalry in the first round. Bears-Packers, games in Chicago. But give me the Packers to pull off the upset. I think Jordan Love comes back healthy. I think they finally get Josh Jacobs going again. I think Packers win by 10.
All right, Rams versus Panthers. Bryce Young, quarterback. He's going to throw it, huge touchdown, and then it's going to happen again. So I'm giving it to the Panthers. Score prediction, 46-33.
Close game. All right, going down to the next 6 versus 3.
Eagles versus 49ers. No-brainer. 49ers. Just because the Eagles suck.
We're going to go with Super Bowl predictions. I have Steelers-Eagles, little Pennsylvania backyard brawl here in the Super Bowl. Obviously, I have the Steelers in that one, too. I just think Aaron Rodgers gets it done this year.
I fully trust Josh Allen, puts the team on his back. Josh Allen and the Bills represent the AFC. I think coming out of the NFC, it's a toss-up. Me personally, I think it's the 49ers. I think big win in Philly. I think they keep things rolling to the second round, move on to the Super Bowl. Battle of the 6 seeds. Give me Josh Allen, Super Bowl MVP. The Bills win.
Super Bowl prediction, 49ers versus the Broncos. And it's going to be a tie, and then the 49ers are just going to win.
I like it. Next semester, we're bringing you a new segment every week to Talkin Ball.
Absolutely, Jack. We're doing half-court shots. The budget starting at $50. Every episode that someone doesn't make it, we're bumping the budget by $50. Fully sponsored by Micah Warner himself. He'll be back with us next week. Unable to make it this week, but we're glad that he's putting his money where his mouth is and sponsoring the half-court shots.
Yeah, hopefully getting a lot of money to a lot of kids. Try your best out there and good luck. This is an example of how easy it is.
Jack will be back next semester with Talkin Ball. Stay tuned.
Now over to Ava Wolf for the sports update.
What's up, PHS? This is Ava Wolf bringing you this week's sports update. Over the break, both boys and girls basketball teams were busy playing and practicing. The boys took on Mifflin County on December 22nd at home and won with a score of 55-48. They then had the Cedar Crest tournament on the 29th and 30th and brought home the gold, winning the whole tournament. Luke Grumbine won MVP for the Cougars and Micah Warner won all-tournament team. Then, on January 3rd, the boys took on the Rhodes Classic tournament at LVC versus Penn Manor, winning with a score of 45-32. Lastly, on Monday, the boys took on Redland, winning with a score of 37-35 with Luke Johnson scoring the game-winning point. The girls played Mifflin County on December 22nd away and fell short with a score of 48-55. They then attended the Lebanon tournament, beating Lebanon with a score of 50-40, but unfortunately lost to Northern Lebanon with a score of 19-25. Emily Beringer and Maya Dosser won all-tournament team. Then, this past Monday, they hosted Redland, winning with a score of 56-30. Congratulations to both teams. Boys wrestling took on Lower Dolphin on December 23rd and won with a score of 43-20. They then traveled to E-Town for the E-Town tournament and ended up first in the whole tournament. The Bocce team took on CD East on Monday, with Team 2 winning their match and unfortunately Team 1 falling short. Make sure to support the team as they continue their season. Boys and girls swim kicked off their break on December 22nd at Cedar Cliffs. The boys won with a score of 112-58 and the girls also won with a score of 125-44. Best of luck to both teams as their season continues. Lastly, the hockey team played Central York on December 17th with a blowout score of 11-1. Goals were scored by Octavian Zarnecki, Nate Kraus, 2 from Landon Kohler, 4 from Chase Pavlesich, and 3 from Ryland Pavlesich. Then, on December 19th, they played Warwick, winning with a score of 4-1. Goals were scored by Ethan Cherico, Colton Spittler, and 2 from AJ Horowitz. Make sure to support the Cougars this Monday for their senior night. That's all we have for this semester. Now back to the seniors at the desk.
Thanks, Ava. Make sure to continue supporting the winter athletes this season.
Let's find out who won Teacher of the Month for January.
What's up, PHS? This is Sierra Skipper with January's Teacher of the Month,
Mrs. Milne.
And what classes do you teach?
I teach health, PE, and aquatics.
How many years have you been teaching?
I think this is year 11.
What's your favorite part about teaching?
My favorite part of my job is definitely getting to know the kids, hang out with the kids, and I think the best part for everybody is when the weather breaks and we're on the turf fields and we're playing fun games all day. So there's just a ton of joy in my job.
All right, thank you.
Congratulations, Miss Milne. Stay tuned for February's Teacher of the Month next semester.
Do you have a New Year's resolution? Gian and Ava ask students and teachers at PHS what they plan on changing in 2026.
What's your New Year's resolution?
To have better posture.
What's your New Year's resolution?
To get a job.
To pass our bio keystones. What's your New Year's resolution?
Go to the gym more consistently.
Be a straight A student. To be the best version of myself I can.
Keeping my room clean.
What's your New Year's resolution?
My New Year's resolution is for everybody to be kind and that we all belong here at Palmyra High School.
To win all my field hockey tournaments. Reading a book before I go to bed.
Those are some great resolutions. I hope everyone sticks to them.
Just a reminder, school will be closed for students on Friday, January 16th and Monday, January 19th for teacher in-service. Semester 2 starts on Tuesday, January 20th. Thank you for continuing to watch week to week. We'll see you again in February. This is Madeline Witt,
Ava Wolf,
Alex Snyder,
Juliana Morales,
Jack Wilson,
And Michaela McLeod,
reporting for Cougar Media News.